Hello, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing these Hearfones, also known as that weird contraption he wears on his head.
I have too many fake friends, and when I say fake friends, what I mean is that they are not real.
I've been getting so many questions every time I stream or anytime I do anything with these on. People are always like, what's that weird thing on your head? And I agree, it does look super weird. And I kind of like that it looks weird just because it stands out a bit. But what they are Hearfones, spelled as such. They let you hear yourself better. The way they work is by taking the audio straight out of your mouth, that's coming out of your mouth into the world. And these plastic little cones, here I'll take it off to show you, they cup the audio and send it to your ear. So there's no like electricity or really intense mechanics going on. It's just a plastic shield that's directing the audio from the tip of your mouth right back to your ear. So the effect of this is that when you put them on, you hear yourself so much more clearly. You could hear your enunciation better. You just hear your voice the way somebody else hears your voice. As singers, as performers, you want to be able to hear yourself. Like, you want a good monitor mix in your headphones, right? Like, if you're recording a vocal, you need to be able to hear yourself. If you're performing on stage, you need to be able to hear yourself. Singing isn't just what you do with your throat. I would say half the battle, or even more of the battle, is having a good ear. So the better you can hear yourself, the better you're going to sound, and these really help you do that. I mean, I'm not fucking sponsored by these guys, but I had a pair that broke. It's on this orange head guy right now. And orange head guy, these broke. Plastic's kind of cheap. I'll show you how, like, the piece broke off and it's not really reattachable. And I was kind of using this for a while, either just holding this piece to my ear or wrapping it around my head, but this piece kind of digs into your skin. And it was just kind of inconvenient to the point where I was like, let me buy another one. Yeah, it's that worth it to me to have bought another one. For what they are, just like cheap plastic, shaped a certain way, you would think they could probably be like $5 if Amazon sold them, but they're sold by this like small company, so I think they're like 40 bucks or so. I'll put the right price right here, and I'll put it in the description as well. But yeah, so the price, it's kind of high, but I think it's worth it as long as you keep good care of them. When I record vocals, I actually do this really weird thing. Let me show you with my other pair of headphones. So when I record vocals, I am using these headphones to hear the mix. You know, I have the instrumental done in Pro Tools or in Ableton, and then I will put my headphones on like such. Put my headphones on, and just do one ear. So this ear is playing into my ear, and this ear is just on the back of my head, and I have this ear open. And then what I'll do is I'll actually put this headphone on this ear and kind of just position this one out of the way. So I know this looks ridiculous, but this is how I record every vocal that I've basically ever done. And it's so helpful because I've struggled in the past getting good headphone mixes, and I either don't hear it loud enough or it's too quiet, and I just don't like it. I like to be able to hear my mouth as it is, and this lets me do that. Just one ear is enough for me to hear myself in this fucking thing, and then this ear lets me hear the music, and I get my best vocal takes when I do this. So that's a big secret of mine, or like a tip that I would recommend you to try. If you struggle with singing, I would definitely recommend this. If you're already a great singer, it might take you to the next level, or it might not. If you're already great, you may not need something like this. But when I started singing, I was like 18 and never sung a word in my life. I was really bad. I tried different ways to get better. I went to YouTube videos and looked at all the different YouTube channels that offer like free singing advice and lessons and stuff. I looked at articles online. I even got some singing teachers. I joined a choir. I did all these ridiculous things in my pursuit of learning how to sing. I would say this is one of the major things that has helped me. This fucking Hearphone thing has helped me probably more than most of those other things I just mentioned. I mean, singing lessons really helped, and being in a choir next to other great singers really fucking helped. So if you can do that, do it. I'm kind of getting more into my personal background than just doing a full-on review of the headphone itself, but I would recommend this. If you have the 40 bucks, buy it, take good care of it. It'll last you years. I think the other one lasted me probably like 3 or 4 years. Super useful, even just if you're gonna like give a speech or talk or do anything. It's really helpful. I wear it when I live stream just so I can hear myself really well. And it's also a conversation starter. People are like, what is that? What is that on your head? And it's just like a cool, weird thing you can do. My goal is actually maybe to customize them, paint them orange to kind of match my color scheme, and we'll see. I don't know if that's worth the effort. But yeah, what else can I say about these? It's really hot in here. This thing is padded. It's not really much padding. It's pretty like pathetic, but it doesn't hurt because it's just, again, a plastic band anyways. You could adjust the earphones themselves by kind of moving this up or down. It's pretty simple. The styrofoam also seems pretty cheap, but it does the job. It makes it soft, which is all you really need. I don't really do product reviews. I know some people have a certain way they like their product reviews on YouTube to be, and this is probably not that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a little demo. I'm gonna sing without them on and with them on to show you if there's a difference. The song I'm gonna play is Northern Downpour by Panic at the Disco, because Panic at the Disco is one of my favorite bands in high school. I think it's gonna be a cool test because the room I'm in right now has sound panels all around it, or I should say acoustic panels all around it to absorb sound. I have a rug on the floor and 8 panels. If you clap in this room, there's no reflection. It's super dead. So yeah, for this little scientific experiment, I'm in a dead room, meaning there's no reflections, so I can't hear myself well when playing guitar. And then I'll play it with these on and see if you can tell the difference. It's gonna be an honest take. I haven't practiced this. I'm just gonna literally do one take without it and one take with it. Let's try it. Okay, got my new guitar. Well, it's not a new guitar. The guitar's actually very old, but I recently painted it white. Shout out to my friend Rold at Miami Guitars Custom. Got my logo painted on it, and my MO, which is my Man Orange logo as well. That's irrelevant to this experiment though. Let's go ahead and play the song and see what we got. But a dream, fantastic posing, breathing, we should feed our jewelry to the sea. If all our life is but a dream, fantastic posing, breathing, we should feed our jewelry to the sea. For diamonds do appear to be just like broken glass to me. Diamonds do appear to be just like broken glass to me. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Sugar cane in the easy morning, weather vane's my one and lonely. Sugar cane in the easy morning, weather vane's my one and lonely. Just from my experience playing it right now, I could kind of tell. I do think the ones with the earphones on were better, mainly because I could hear myself better. When a guitar is playing in this room and I'm singing in my whatever register I'm singing in, I can't hear myself as well, and I'm competing with the guitar, and therefore, here it comes, I'm straining my voice. And anytime you strain your voice, you're probably not going to sound as good as you can. So unless you're going for like a really strained grunge screamo sound, you know, and you want that grit, okay, sure, whatever. But if you're just trying to sound your best, you need to be able to hear yourself clearly. And I feel like without them on, I was straining my voice. And then when I put them on, I can hear myself so clearly that I don't have to strain, and I could hear my pitches better, so I'm slightly more in tune, and just all around a better performance. I would also say about these is that if I start to sing loud, it will hurt my ears. They amplify my voice so much, and I hear my true voice so much, that if I start to sing in my upper register and really, like, you know, yell or belt, it does hurt your ears. That's how loud it is. So by default, they're kind of forcing me to sing at a lower volume. I can still put my performance into it and give it my all, but by default, these are going to force me to not strain my voice, which is really important. So when I go, hey moon, I'm just doing it with like the least amount of air required to go, hey moon. Without them on, I might go like, hey moon, which I'm forcing, I'm going, hey moon, and it should be more just, you know, hey moon. So it's kind of one of those things, I know I'm trying to explain it through a video, and until you put them on yourselves, you won't hear the difference, but I encourage you to try it. once you put them on, it's like hard to talk without them on because you're so used to hearing yourself so clearly. I kind of stumbled upon them through I was trying to find like weird ways to get better at singing. I was like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, you know, do scales, get lessons, you know, do all the boring stuff. But is there any like cool way I could like speed up this process? And this is definitely one of those ways. So I hope that maybe provides some light into why you should get Hearfones. If you are interested in getting them, there's a link below. I'm not affiliate. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just, so many people have asked me about it that I figured I'd make a video, and I'm at 98 subscribers right now, and I feel like if I make a video like this, maybe someone random, maybe you stumbled upon this video and you're like, oh, this guy likes Panic Disco, I like Panic Disco, and he has his own songs, so check him out, and I'll subscribe, and we'll get to 100, and yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna play a little bit of my song. I wish I could send you back to that factory where you were packed, 'cause now you stand a phony friend, yet from my hand you stole my pen to write down my resignation. I'll take a flamethrower, tilt this contract, break your face with no contact, singing words that make your heart black. As you fall asleep, pillow burns, 'cause the words I have spurned ricochet within your head.